How's it going, crypto community? Jade back with another crypto video. This one going out to all of you programmers and even non-programmers. Ripple is hiring for serious expansion. This article is over on cryptobriefing.com. Just came out 2 days ago, so this is new news. And it says XRP Army need not apply. Eek. Well, are you bored of your 9-to-5? Ripple Labs is hiring, but you might need to relocate. Faced with increased competition from the likes of Facebook and JP Morgan, the company behind XRP is seeking new talent in its quest to dominate the international settlements game. A job ad on the Ripple website reveals the company is looking for a recruiting coordinator in order to attract talent before competitors even get a look in. Ripple is growing and we need more hands on deck to assist in hiring candidates around the globe, reads the advert published last week. The successful recruiting coordinator will be based in London and put in charge of Ripple's entire global hiring process. Part of the job will involve coordinating a high volume of interviews. I can only imagine if you're in charge of doing the whole world. Holy crap. Well, according to the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple Labs already employs upward of 400 people in locations all around the world, with offices in New York, London, San Francisco, Singapore, Sydney, and Mumbai. The recruitment coordinator is one of 67 listings on Ripple website, suggesting that the company may be seeking to expand its staff by as much as 16%. Some of those listings are for multiple positions. Some turnover is to be expected in a large company, but the number of open positions seems to indicate that Ripple is in the middle of a hiring push. For comparison, the company listed only 38 openings in January, according to a snapshot from the Wayback Machine. So is Ripple under pressure? Ripple might be feeling vulnerable. For much of its history, it was the only company working on developing a settlement solution harnessing digital assets. This changed slightly when Jeb McCaleb, one of the co-founders, left to start up Stellar in 2013. But things really came to a head when JPM, the largest investment bank in the world, unveiled Quorum, a permissioned version of Ethereum, shortly followed by the JPM coin cryptocurrency. While Ripple boasts that it can onboard 2 new clients to RippleNet every week, that will hardly compare to the scale of JPM's network. Details are still sparse on the motivations behind the new job openings. Over the past few months, the company has pushed development forward as it tries to stay ahead of the competition. In April, SVP, the product, Ashish Barilla, said that, Senior Vice President of Product, Ashish Barilla, sorry, I didn't read that off right, but Ashish said that Ripple is working on expanding XRapid, the solution that uses XRP, to more jurisdictions worldwide. Barilla highlighted that the clients could be successfully integrated within weeks compared to rival solutions, which could take 6 to 8 months. So they're way faster than their competition if that's the actual rollout time for their competition, 6 to 8 months. I had heard that it was only supposed to take them a week or a day to come online, so I mean, we've heard multiple different claims as far as how long it takes Ripple to onboard a customer. So take that statement with a grain of salt, obviously. So Ripple has begun a campaign of aggressive expansion into what is identified as key markets. The company announced in June it was about to undertake a region-wide expansion in South America, setting up shop in Brazil as part of the first phase. The move was intended to meet high demand as existing RippleNet clients like Spanish bank Santander have large-scale operations in Latin America. Crypto Briefing asked Ripple for further details about the job openings, but did not receive comment by the time we went to press. Meanwhile, if you're curious about a career at Ripple, you might consider applying. Previous employees seem to be largely positive, giving the company a 4.7 star. The biggest downside, according to Glassdoor, is that work-life balance isn't there. And that's to be expected when you are working for a company that's revolutionizing the world, right? It's like anybody that goes to work for Google. If you expect to go to work at Google and only be putting in 40-hour weeks, you're not going to get hired at Google. They're going to expect you to put in 60 plus. Promise. Like, that's just, you don't get to go and work for the coolest companies in the world and not bust your butt. So if you are interested in going and slaving away for a great cause that might make you rich as a investor in their product line, and maybe a owner of their stock as an employee, you should absolutely go check out Ripple. But don't go over there if you're not going to put in your effort, right? Because you're just going to ruin all of our investment if you're not going to actually put in the 110% that they're going to need from anybody that goes to work for them, especially for whoever gets this position. I will be looking forward to hearing who the recruiting coordinator is, because that's a position that it's going to be kind of important, since this is the person that's going to be reviewing everybody that comes into Ripple Labs, right? So I look forward to hearing who fills this position. And it'd be really interesting if it was a member of the crypto community, right? But at any rate, if you are interested in this position or any other with Ripple, be sure to go over to their website and check it out. See if there's any positions that you can apply for. What better way to pass your time and spend your work career than pursuing something that you obviously enjoy to a degree that you're sitting on YouTube watching some random person like me's video talk about a job opening at a company, right? I mean, come on. Who better to work for a company like Ripple than those of us out here obsessing? They say this article might be titled "The XRP Army Need Not Apply," but the reality is nobody's going to bust their butt harder for a company than those who are throwing their money at that company right now. So if you're out there and you have the technical skill, don't think that you can't. Go ahead, drop that application for Ripple. And worst case scenario, you don't hear back, right? At any rate, I hope you've all enjoyed this little video. I know this isn't really newsworthy compared to what I usually put out, but I still feel it's important, especially since there are so many super intelligent people in our community. I'm sure there's a few people out there that are like, I have been thinking about changing careers, and I have this skill set that I can apply to whatever job it is, and there's 67 that are listed, right? Let's see if let's hop over here on their website and we'll read off just a few of them for you real quick, and then we'll call this video adieu. So they're hiring a corporate development associate, a senior manager of business development, a vice president of business development, and this is for their London office. They're also looking for an account manager for Dubai, an associate technical service engineer in Mumbai, a project manager in Mumbai, project manager in New York, project manager in London, a project manager in Brazil, service operations analyst. They're looking for technical service engineers, senior visual designers, data scientists, senior engineering manager, senior information security engineer, and a software engineer, senior levels, as well as regular entry-level software engineers that are proficient in Java, and they have multiple openings for those, as well as technical writers, technical program manager, a vice president of engineering, payroll specialist, senior tax specialist, a stock admin, a head for their Southeast Asia, an IT systems engineer. Ooh, hit me up, Ripple. I'll totally take that. Not really. I've not been in IT for so long. Integrations engineer, senior integration engineer, a senior full stack software engineer. So most of these are, again, technical fields that if you would need some kind of programming experience, but they also have legal openings, marketing openings, operations, which would be your technical operations engineers, a senior vice president of people, so people's operations, physical security, which is they're looking for a senior manager for their technical security. They're looking for product managers, obviously the recruiting managers that we just talked about, workplace operations, including a San Francisco front desk receptionist, and also Xspring is hiring for multiple positions here as well. So, absolutely, guys, seriously, if you are like really die hard about this space and you are really a strong believer in XRP and you have a skill set that can be put to the benefit of Ripple, you absolutely should. You should absolutely put your efforts towards this thing that you believe in. Don't put your money towards it, put your effort towards it, and then the money's going to come, right? This is why I'm making a YouTube channel, right? Because I know that there's nothing I technically have no skill set that could be applicable to Ripple Labs, to the best of my knowledge. So my best way to help our ecosystem is to be out here spreading the information about it, sharing factual news, and doing my best to, be sure that I'm not giving you hype or FUD, and that you're receiving as balanced of an outlook as possible of the XRP ecosystem and what's going on. So that's what I have to offer, and that's why I'm offering it here to you. And I hope that you, if you have anything to offer to the XRP ecosystem, especially if it could help Ripple Labs specifically by you becoming one of their employees or applying to be one of their employees, by all means do that. But this video has gone on playing long enough, and again, it's not news. It's just us talking about all the positions available at Ripple for those who are technically and inclined enough and have any kind of experience that these positions may require. But with all that said, thank you for tuning into this video. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe and ring that bell so that you can stay up to date with all my crypto related content and updates on how Ripple and XRP are receiving global adoption. Don't forget also on your way out to hit that like, and I can't wait to see all of you in my next video on Mars.